Well, thanks for joining me for another review. Today we've got another beer from Cloudwater, and it is their An Ever Flowing Body of Water. It's a New England IPA, then coming in at 6.5% ABV. Lovely looking can there. So a 440ml can then. This beer was canned on the 3rd of January of 2020. It's got a best before date of the 23rd of April of 2020. I'm reviewing this on the 16th of February. So yeah, purchase this one at Honest Brew online, so check them out. There's a link down below, referral link, so you get a bit of money off. So yeah, I've had this beer a few weeks in the fridge, so it's one of my last Cloudwater beers currently in the fridge, so let's crack it open then and see what we get. This beer is brewed with Citra, Mosaic and Rakau, or Rakau should I say. So, beer in a glass. After the last beer, I need something, hopefully, that's a little bit better. Leave it like that for now. So what we got? We got a half a finger of, yeah, whitehead. Not crazy tightly packed bubbles, but yeah, there's some bigger bubbles floating around on top. But yeah, it looks okay. In terms of colour, you can see it's quite a dark orangey sort of colour. Into the light, yeah, there's not much light actually coming through, to be honest. It's quite a dense, so it's the upper end of a, you know, I say like a full, if you're looking at body wise, it's looking quite sort of full bodied really for a hazy kind of standpoint. Yeah, let's get an aroma then. Oh well, yeah, big kind of mango, pineapple. Oh yeah, yeah, dried pineapple. Yeah, pineapple chunks. A little bit kind of, maybe a touch of apricot jam, but not kind of crazy, like in your face thick, sweet. Just kind of hints of that. Like tangerine. It's a little bit. It's a slight kind of perfume whiff, almost like a kind of a hop astringency, which is surprising considering. I mean, it's just come out of the can, so maybe give it a few minutes, that will kind of disappear. But there is definitely a sharpness to the aroma as well. More kind of pointy. It's not kind of rounded or smooth or, you know, to the aroma, but let's give it a try and see what we get on the taste then. Yep, cheers. Oh, that's quite a bolder body to the beer. I mean, it's 6.5. I mean, it's got more of that kind of body of a double IPA, I'd say. Yeah, it's kind of thick. It's got that tangerine, pineapple, quite a bit of mango, to be fair. It's more mango forward than anything else. I think pineapple just lining behind that, and then you've got the kind of almost like an apricot kind of ness to it after that. But it's not very jammy in the taste, but it's more kind of a jammy aroma. It's a little bit sharp. Again, that sharpness on the aroma is definitely following through in the taste so far. Yeah, it's really sharp actually. Well, I don't mind, but it's not one of them smooth kind of juice It's juicy, but it's not one of them smooth juice bombs with the mouthfeel, etc. It's more kind of pointed, a bit more sharp, a bit more in your face, you know. I think just the whole kind of experience of it, the body and everything else, it would make you probably think that it's a higher ABV than what it is, but not in an alcoholic way, just the whole kind of body of the beer. Although saying that, I'm not really getting any of that the malt build on it, on the beer. Not really, kind of. It's more the actual upfront kind of tropical fruit notes I've already mentioned. You know, the mango, the pineapple, and then underline that the apricots. Yeah, slightly sharp, upper end of a medium body. But getting back to that kind of whole vibe of the beer, you think it's more of a more than a 6.5% ABV beer, not all through the body of the beer, rather than any kind of alcoholic taste, if that makes sense. But even still, lovely beer. Real thick bodied, slightly sharp beer. An ever flowing body of water. At the moment it's never ending flow of water with some of the weather we're having, rain wise, but yeah, an interesting one. Not what I was expecting, but then not kind of really disappointing to a degree. Yeah, it's got more going on than I actually, you know, body wise and everything else, than I thought it would at the ABV. But yeah, a very nice beer all the same. It's nice to actually review a few Cloudwater beers. I used to review a fair lot of them back in the first 2 years of reviewing, up until they started canning, funnily enough, and then I kind of dropped off them a little bit. Oh, excuse me, that's very rude. Is there any other information on the can? It doesn't even tell you. It just says aroma and flavour, ripe mango, pineapple and tangerine, which, to be honest with you, I haven't really looked at any kind of description online or anything, but the only points I was looking for were what hop varieties are in it, and it doesn't actually say that on the can anymore. It used to say everything, the malt build, the hop varieties, and they seem to have gone away from that, Cloudwater, which is, you know, I'd like a little bit more information, but that's just me, of course. So it says body medium bodied with a juicy and short finish. I think it's an upper end of a medium body personally, but aftertaste, lasting juicy tangerine and a strong peppery notes. Peppery notes. There is a slight kind of tingling, like pepper, yeah, maybe white pepper. But it's a real thick body to the beer. For the ABV, I mean, there's been higher ABV beers that have had less body than this from me, from Cloudwater. But anyway, I'm starting to waffle a little bit. There's no other information really to speak about, apart from these guys. Obviously, as you know, they're out of Manchester in the UK. In terms of rating them for me on this one, I'm going to put this around about the 3.75, so it's a 7.5 out of 10 for me. It's not quite into the 4 or the 8 out of 10, or 4 out of 5 on the Untapped, but I've had better beers from them. Not had too many worse either, so it's generally at the lower end of the run for this brewery, which is still a fair score, I would say. Anyway, over to Untapped. It's had a total check-in count of 1,863. It's had, there we go, 1,053 in the last 30 days, so it's a fairly new kind of release. It's had 1,654 total ratings. Then it's coming in at 3.03. 3.03. 4.03. Get it right. So yeah, 4.03. Yeah, I'm dropping it a bit below that, but that's just from my kind of personal taste, and I'm comparing it to a lot of other beers I've had from this brewery. Not quite what I've, you know, their best for me. If you like it, hopefully you do, great. That's the thing about beer. Everyone's got different tastes and opinions, so yeah, let me know if you've had this one before. This is one from Cloudwater Brewing Company out of Manchester, and it's that one, an ever-flowing body of water. It's a New England IPA, 6.5% ABV. Cool. Let me know if you've had it before. Check out my playlist down below for Cloudwater. There's a fair few there, over 50 odd reviews from Cloudwater beers. Also check out the Honest Brew, where I've purchased this beer from, their referral code down below. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.